Okay, this video is going to show you 6 hemorrhoid remedies you can use to prevent hemorrhoid flare-ups. Now, it's obvious that hemorrhoids are is a very bad condition, and but there are 6 things you can do to prevent your hemorrhoids from flaring up, and to even prevent them for the rest of your life. So, here are the 6 natural ways you can do to prevent hemorrhoids, or at least keep them from happening again. The first thing is that you don't want to sit in the toilet very long. What happens is when you sit in the toilet and you start reading, it produces a lot of pressure on your anal region. Your circulation starts to cut off, and the blood vessels in your anus and your rectum start to engorge, and also which can lead to irritation and thus hemorrhoids. So it's recommended that you only sit in the toilet for about 5 minutes. Just sit down, have your movement, and then get up, and then that should pretty much do it. Whereas if you sit there and read, like most people do, you can sit on the toilet for like 10 or 15 minutes, and that kind of cuts off your circulation, and thus increases your chances of getting hemorrhoids. So limit your bathroom sessions to about 5 minutes. The next thing you want to do is get plenty of fiber. Now, what fiber does is it makes your bathroom trips more regular. You should be going about once a day, and because if you're constipated, or if you go maybe only 2 or 3 times a day, your stools are very large, and obviously it increases pressure on your anus and rectum, and leads to irritation and thus hemorrhoids. So make sure you get plenty of fiber. That way that you're more regular, and your stools are soft, and they don't irritate your anal region. The next thing is you want to keep the anal area clean. If you don't, then it can lead to infections, and which can irritate the blood vessels and thus can cause hemorrhoids. Also, when you wipe afterwards, you want to make sure you don't wipe very hard. That could cause irritation. And also, don't use any harsh soaps. And if you do have hemorrhoids, it's a good idea just not to wipe that area at all. Just kind of get in the shower and wipe yourself off. Let the water run down, and clean yourself that way. The next thing you want to do is drink lots of water. Now, it's recommended that in general that you drink about 8 glasses of water a day. And what this does is it makes your stool softer, it makes you more regular, and thus increasing the pressure in when you use the bathroom. So drink lots of water. The next thing is get more exercise, and obviously getting exercise, it just really does your body good. It starts go out, take a walk, and it's also very important if you're sitting down a lot at your job, to not sit the same place at one time. In other words, if you're sitting in one position, kind of shift around your chair so that you kind of decrease the pressure, and that way that you don't have to like get up or anything. Just shift around a little bit, and if possible, get up for about 5 minutes every hour. That way that you can increase circulation in your anal region, and thus prevent hemorrhoids. The next thing you want to remember is to always exhale when straining or lifting. Now, obviously, if you do a lot of lifting, you want to make sure that you breathe, because everybody's experienced when they hold their breath, their face gets red, and but which is exactly what happens when what's happening there is your blood vessels are engorging; they're becoming full with blood, and that's what happens with the blood vessels in your anus and rectum, is that they're expanding, and which could cause irritation, and then thus cause hemorrhoids. So always exhale when straining or lifting if you have a job that requires, or if you're at the gym or something like that. So those are 6 natural ways you can use to prevent hemorrhoids.